All right, everybody, welcome to episode 8 of Keeping It Straight. I'm Shannon Hires, along with my good buddy here, Cole. Cole, we're going live on Facebook tonight, doing a little something different.
Yeah, we figured, talked about it earlier, decided it was time to start doing some live videos, and decided what better way than give it a go on Facebook tonight, a little test run.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we have anybody joining us yet.
We got 2 viewers that's showing.
Yeah. So, yeah, doing a little something different here. We're trying to both build up our YouTube page and our Facebook page, and we figured we'd give Facebook a shot. This is the first video we've done on Facebook Live, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
So, yeah, come join us.
We're up to 3.
Oh, boy. Wow. I was only expecting 2. I lost that bet.
Yeah. Be a little bit of a learning curve here, trying to figure everything else, at least on my end.
I got you. Well, Cole, let's go ahead and get into the programming that we have tonight. What you got going on with the Tuckessee Street Stock Series this weekend?
This weekend we'll head to Thunder Hills Raceway Park in Summertown for round 2. Be Jason Walker's track. I talked to him today, and he's really excited for it. I think we're looking for another great turnout. We'll be paying $2,000 to win this weekend. Can't remember if it's $150 or $200 to start, but either way, it's going to be a pretty solid purse. I see our chat over here now. Did you type what's up on there, Shannon?
Sure did.
I see it now.
I don't see anything. What did you do? Hit that chat button down at the bottom of the screen?
No, it just popped up on my side, on my screen.
Oh, okay. But anyway, Thunder Hill Raceway Park, yep. Tuckessee Straight Stock Series this weekend, 2,000 to win. Have you been getting any kind of idea of what kind of car count you're expecting this weekend?
I'm expecting similar to what we had at TNR. I think most of those guys will be headed back. I know I did talk to Daryl Hartman yesterday or day before, and he's not going. He's going to stay home, or he's going to go help Matt and them and get ready for the King of the Bluegrass next weekend. I believe we got a couple more cars. Talked to Tim Wilson at our spring fling a couple weeks ago, and they were planning on making the trip. So you may lose 1 or 2, but hopefully we'll pick up 2 or 3 to replace them.
So you think it's somewhere around at least a full field?
Yeah, I think so. 24, 26, hopefully.
Where's Thunder Hill actually located at?
I need to pull my map up and figure that out exactly. I think it's about an hour from Nashville. I can't remember which direction, but it's about a 3.5 hour drive for me at least.
Oh, okay. Summertown, Tennessee. I've never been to that track.
It's a pretty nice track.
Didn't they just have the World of Outlaws scheduled there and had Mother Nature kind of take care of that too?
Yeah, I think Mother Nature, they fell victim to the weather last weekend or Thursday night, I think. But yeah, I've been there a couple times for the Kyoto Memorial, and always some great racing, and looking forward to taking the series there for the first time.
Any banking on the track?
Oh yeah, it's besides Paducah, it's probably the highest bank track we'll go to this year.
Well, the Mississippi Street Stock Series has got a weekend scheduled for it. We're going to try something we ain't done in a long time, Cole, but we're going to run a doubleheader this weekend. Mm-hmm. Just a perfect scenario. Both tracks are within, I think, an hour and a half of each other, so logistically it works fine. We're going to start off with Baton Rouge Friday night for a $1,500 to win, expecting a big crowd there, and then we'll follow that with Pike County with another $1,500 to win on Saturday night. But talked to a lot of folks. Looks like we're going to have a good crowd. Baton Rouge is going to hold a practice on Thursday night. So any of our guys out there, if you want to get some time on the track before Friday night, they are having open practice on Thursday night. But yeah, really looking forward to this weekend. Uh, Baton Rouge Raceway. We've never been there. This is our first trip there.
So about to say, I thought I saw it was a new track for you this year.
Yep. They've been. I got a buddy of mine, Tim Morrell. He helps me a lot with Pike County, and he's been begging me to hold a race there, and we were able to finally get one scheduled in. The track's owned by Mr. Donald Watson, longtime late model driver. Used to run the Super Series with Greg Holmes. So yeah, I'm looking real forward to going to Baton Rouge, and then of course Pike County. We're looking forward to it too. We've had great car counts over there through the last 3 years that we've raced over there. So again, expecting good turnout at both tracks this weekend and some really good racing.
Say Pike County, that's be a little bit different than your normal night of racing, won't it? Because you'll be the head man in charge all night there over the whole show instead of just the Mississippi Street Stock Series. So that'll be a little bit different for you.
Yeah, Jason Jackson with Jackson Industrial Services, the title sponsor for the Mississippi Street Stock Series. We're going to put on 3 races this year at Pike. We'll kick off this weekend with the Mississippi Street Stock Series and a dual sanctioned Crate Racing USA late model race with the Gulf South Crate Association versus the Mississippi Crate Late Series. So that should be a pretty good deal there with 2 sanctioned bodies coming in. We're expecting a good car count with them. And then in June, we'll have our 4th annual I-55 Street Stock Shootout. Real good turnout last year. We're expecting big things out of that again. And then this year, we're going to try something new with the Jambalaya. The Jambalaya has always been a big race for Pike County. We're going to run it November 7th through 9th. We ain't got a lot of details on it yet. We're still working on that stuff. But again, we will have the Jambalaya in November. So 3 races. I know it's not a lot, but to me, it's better than the track just sitting idle and no racing being taking place at all.
Absolutely. It's always good if you can keep the gates open even just once or twice a year. Is like you said, it's better than none. Maybe someone else will see what's going on and maybe pick up what y'all are doing in the future. May make it a little easier on you too, huh?
Yeah, a little bit easier. It's a little bit closer to the house. And one thing good about both Baton Rouge and Pike County, a lot of our supporters come from around that area.
Right.
With you talking about Stacey Herring and Santangelo, Hayden Moran's from that area, the Jackson brothers. Just a lot of people that have supported our series for the last 4 or 5 years. They've had to travel up to Wyandotte and Magnolia. So this is a chance for them to kind of stay closer to home and have the guys from up north around Wyandotte have them travel in and support the tracks that they run out. And I think we'll get a few of them coming from up that way. But yeah, I am really excited about it. Kind of getting a little nervous, a little stressed. But we'll make things work and we'll have a good weekend.
Good deal. I'm hoping you'll have a good turnout both tracks, and I think Mother Nature's finally going to let you play it. It's be what's this
Don't wake
opening
her up,
weekend
Cole.
take 4?
Man, we have had a battle with the weather with Mississippi Street Stock Series. We're almost in May, and we haven't completed the points race yet. And this is our biggest points year, I mean, but that's usually how it works, You get all these plans made up and put together, and sometimes you get a curveball, and we've gotten a couple curveballs.
Curveball or 3.
Yeah, or 3.
Yeah.
But one thing fortunate, though, we have been able to find dates within the schedule to where we can still make up those, shows. Like we got the Golden Egg coming up. I think it's May 9th through the 11th. So we'll get to run that one. And then, of course, it's looking like we haven't made anything official, but the date that we're looking at for the 3rd try of the Battle of States will be June the 1st. June 1st. That's the date I'm just waiting on some confirmation on that. And that will be the makeup for the Battle of States, June 1st.
Good deal.
Cole's anybody said a thing out there? Maybe 9 people. Boy, I really lost this bet.
What was your guess, 2 or 3?
2 or 3.
Yeah, I lost too.
Anybody made a comment?
Now just looks like just you so far.
Oh wow!
We've got one share. I don't know. Let's see if I can figure out who shared it.
All right, they'll get to talking here in a minute.
Let's
Cole,
go.
what you got? I know you got a big race this weekend, but there's another big race coming up in 2 weeks, right? Or a week from Thursday?
Week? Yeah, it's what's a week and a half now? What's today? Monday. Yeah, we got our 6th annual King of the Bluegrass and Little John Gray Memorial coming up. Will be 1,200 to win Cruise of Street Stocks, the Tuckessee Street Stock Series on Friday night, and then come back Saturday, do a whole brand new show, paying 5,000 to win, 400 to start. So, you know, I think we talked about it a few times or a few weeks ago, maybe. The the different mindsets on the 1 versus 2 day shows. Up here, it seems like the 1 day shows are more popular, but I think with this being 2 complete programs, it kind of should appeal to everyone. If you got a bad night Friday night, a bad qualifying run, it doesn't completely ruin your weekend. You can still run your heat race and your mains and come back fresh Saturday and have a brand new shot at the 5 grand.
So it's a 2 day show, but it's two single or two,
Two
yeah,
1 day
1 day
shows. Yeah.
events. Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
then, of course, we got Thursday night will be open practice for all divisions from 6 to 9. The last hour from 9 to 10 will be street stocks only. Give those guys a chance to get as many laps as they want at the end of the night. But yeah, we're looking forward to a great weekend of racing next weekend.
So for Saturday's main event,
Mhm.
uh, anything coming out of the practice nights, like any speed from the practice night, get a provisional for a Saturday night, or are
Not
you
from
kind of staying
practice
away from that?
night. Not from
Okay.
practice night, but the highest finisher from Friday night's prelim that doesn't race their way in will start last. They'll get the 26th starting spot
Okay.
for Saturday's program.
What are your pre-entries up to?
I think we're at, let's see here, right around 20 or 21. I think I got a message last night. Mr. Hayden Moran's coming down in the Ford house car. I think Tyler Nicely should have his new Ford car out here. And I just got a message actually from Mr. Adam Burge. He bought one of Mickey Trosclair's cars and brought up here to race. And he said he just talked to Mickey today, and I guess they're thinking about coming up.
Oh wow,
So, yeah, we're looking forward to.
Mickey's had pretty good success traveling off and
Yeah,
running some of these big races. I know at Screven and what was the other one? Needmore, he did real
mhm.
well.
Yeah, he did good
So
at he got top 5 at a Super B too, didn't he? For the
it was
5,000
either
lap.
top five or right out of the top five.
Yeah, I can't remember what he did.
Cole, we're still at 9. You said 12, I said 2, so I lost.
We had
So
13 at one point.
well, we were looking for a makeup date and for the Battle of States, and the 4th came up May 4th, and I was like, I'm not going to put it to where my drivers have to pick between the 2
Right.
tracks and 2 series. So we said we can just make it June 1st. We have, I think, the USCS sprint cars coming in the Wildlight that night, so it'll be something different for the guys, and we'll run that program, of course, the very first race of the night. So
Yep. Yeah, I
it'll be
definitely
good.
appreciate that. It's always good, even though our tracks are 6 hours apart. Still working together and making sure every event can be can reach its maximum of what it can be.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to hurt your event. You've been having that thing scheduled. A lot of work's been put into it. We know. I mean, we did that kind of stuff, why not too, putting races together. Um, so, yeah, I definitely didn't want to affect that. So, on May 4th it will kick off the factory stock Super Series. And we were supposed to be race number 2. And they had some unfortunate, I don't know what you call it. It was just unfortunate what happened at the Bull Ring, Columbus, this past weekend. I guess they got out there to prep the track. The water truck broke. The grader wasn't running great. And just, I don't know.
It's
I feel bad for Billy.
I do
And
too.
I thought I would never say that, but I really feel bad for Billy. I mean,
Yeah.
I can just imagine, Cole. Me and you have series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine promoting the hell out of it, getting all these guys to drive not just a couple hours, some 4, some 6 hours to one of your events that you are really, oh boy, trusting the track to be ready, or and no signs of it not.
Yeah.
And getting there and just, shit happened. It didn't happen.
Unacceptable is what it was.
We say that, and I'm gonna be. I don't want to say I'm gonna be a defender of the track, because sometimes shit can happen.
I do agree with that.
Now, sometimes procrastinate makes the chance of things like that happening a better chance of it happening. But I still know. I mean, let's just say this. All right, you're out there. Me and Rodney's talked about this a little bit too, but you're out there fixing to go out there and water your track. Sun's been beating down on it all day, and your water truck breaks down. You have no backup. All the rental stores are closed, so you just can't run down the road. It can happen.
Yeah.
So I do feel for the track a little bit. But also, if you got that big of a race coming in, it's your first night, I would think that I would maybe been a little bit more prepared. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but
and I think that's why we're thinking. I was definitely want to think before you talk, because we're both in a position where the shit can happen to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. But
Cole, by the way, we're on Facebook. Are we allowed to say a cuss word on Facebook?
We'll find out, I guess. Did we say anything?
I said the SHIT
What,
word.
Did we say shit?
Yeah, 3 times.
All right, we'll find out if we get kicked off now.
That wouldn't be good.
But I mean, you're right. Anything can happen, but you still don't wait till race day to work your track. In my opinion, in my experience, unless it's super wet and weather's played a factor. But I don't think it was too wet to work it before then. If I'm understanding everything correct.
I think you are.
So that's.
What did we get a comment?
Yeah, Tucker Bird said, "Oh, he said shit." Shit, I said it again.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah.
You didn't get it right neither. I think we're up to 13.
13. I told you we was gonna get there.
But I feel bad. I think Billy was telling me somebody came all the way from Panama City. I know there's some guys down around the Picayune and South Louisiana that went up. I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Billy. And I know some of it was self-inflicted, and I kind of feel bad for the track. I mean, God, I don't know. I just know, like I said, me and Ryan talked about this. Things can happen. Let's say this, Cole. You're West Kentucky, Battle of the Blue. I don't even say that race. You're West Kentucky, fixing to do a weekly show.
Yeah.
A car 3 miles down the road runs into a telephone pole and knocks power out. What do you do? All these people done traveled in. What do you do? Power company drags their feet.
Yeah.
They got another issue somewhere else that's more important than Western Kentucky Speedway.
You say
What do you
this,
do?
but that's happened to us before, actually.
What y'all do? Get out there with the car lights, or what
It
you
was
do?
I can't remember if it was the first or second year for for this event, the King of the Bluegrass. It was the prelude event to it 2 weeks before, and a squirrel, I think,
A squirrel?
a squirrel got a little curious and knocked the line out for about an hour, and we went as far as we could till dark, till it wasn't safe and stopped qualifying. But we called the utility companies like, look, we got several hundred people in the stands and in the pits. We have to get these lights on immediately. And we were fortunate if they come out there, and we had to put about an hour and a half delay in the program, but they got it back going for us.
Yeah, like I said, I can see it happen. Now, I do think a lot of what happened last Friday with the factory what is it, factory stock super
Factory stock
series.
Super Series, yeah.
I think a lot of it was self-inflicted,
Hmm.
but you know, uh, it could happen to any track in other circumstances.
Right.
Maybe not that way, but it can
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, but yeah.
And to be honest with you, the track, I don't know if it's a track, if they own the track or if they're leasing the track, but they did come out and it seemed like they took full responsibility of everything that happened. So, hats off to them for that. Uh, Billy, you've talked to him? I haven't had a chance to talk to him. What's been his attitude?
Yeah, I think he was pretty sick to his stomach about the whole deal. He called me last night, and we probably talked for 20 or 30 minutes about it. But I think, he handled it very well. And for it to be as bad of a situation as it is, I think he made the best of it. And everyone knows that what happened had absolutely nothing to do with him. He didn't do anything wrong and didn't have any part of the circumstances, but he did the best he could. And uh, Pine Ridge picked up they bumped the purse up for Saturday night for him, didn't they? Or
Yeah, I
I
think
forgot
Billy
what
did
they did.
say if a lot of them, because they had like, damn, I want to say they had like
I think he told me
20.
26 or
Yeah,
27.
it was somewhere up in that neighborhood,
Yeah,
and I think he bumped the purse up, just kind of eased the pain a little bit,
yeah.
for them guys that traveled way up there. So hats off to Charles Moody and the folks at Pine Ridge Speedway for doing that,
Mhm.
and hats off to them for picking up. I think it's a 5,000 win race toward the end of the year.
Yeah, I
Throw
don't
that
know.
schedule up again, Cole. Can you?
Yeah, let me
Do you
find
have
it.
it?
Now I can find it real quick. I don't know if there's anything official on the yeah, the second Columbus date just yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like to see it when that race is. Cole,
Yes, sir.
we're holding 13, so evidently we're saying some pretty good stuff, or just people bored out their mind, I guess.
Yeah, I can't make this any bigger than it is, but
Damn, Cole, I can't read shit.
can you read it? Well, we got the May 4th to be the 2000 win at Why Not. May 25th, will be Memorial Day weekend, Buckshot Speedway. For another 2000 win, be Pike County. June 28th, 29th for 2500. July
Dang,
29th.
Pike County's gonna pay 2,500 to win.
What I hear.
Damn.
Wish I could make it down there that weekend, but I think we got a race. I know we got a race that same weekend.
Yeah, I wish you could come down too. I need a race director.
We'll have to try to do some better scheduling next year. But then July 20th, Western Kentucky Speedway for 2500 to win. And then the September 13th, 14th, 5000 to win. Uh,
Isn't that the weekend of your big race at TNR?
the 13th and 14th?
Uh huh.
No, I believe that is,
This maybe the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
yes.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, well, hopefully everything will work out. Billy can get it going. I know his first race now will be at Why Not. I'm sure we have a good turnout for that one. We anytime we put up a little bit of money for the factory stock guys, they always support us. Hell, they even support us on regular nights. So
Yeah.
expecting a great turnout on that deal.
Yeah, and like we was talking about earlier, I think that's going to maybe be better overall for the series to start there, where the car count I think will be higher than what was going to be at Columbus. So it'll just be interesting to see how that plays out and affects the rest of the season.
Yeah, it'll be good. We'll get a decent amount of cars in for that one, I'm sure. Cole, you be proud of me today, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
what'd you do?
I got a hold of my race pass. Pike County now has a my race pass account for the 3 events, so we'll
Good
be on
deal.
my race pass.
Yep.
But I got a problem.
You don't know how to set it up.
Don't know how to set it up. The lady who normally sets it up at Pike County
Yeah.
has a doggone dance recital on Saturday and will not make the race. So I got to find somebody to come set my race pass up and come hook everything up to our score loop and all that. So I'm on a search of that next couple days, quick.
You need to just learn how to do all that mess.
Well, I might be leaning on you a little bit for that. How about that?
I'm sure it won't be the first person that has had to do that.
You know how to set it up, like go through race management and all that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Or
do
do you
that.
have a race? Oh, you do have a race. You got Thunder Hill. Damn it! I was going to say if we run any issues, I have to call you Saturday night.
Yeah, that's what Austin just probably said. Cole can probably walk you through that.
Oh, somebody commented.
Yeah, that's what Austin just said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of what I do at a Paducah on race nights to help them upstairs with that, where they get, every now and then they get a little confused on the scoring software and whatnot. So I'm always glad to be there to help out, and always good racing at Paducah. And then, of
I
course,
heard they had a pretty good crowd the other night for what they have. World of Outlaw sprint cars.
yeah, it was.
Tell me that number again, Cole.
I want to say they had over 4,000 people on the property,
That's pretty strong.
and they announced it was I think the biggest biggest turnout crowd wise, pit passes, everything in Paducah International Raceway history. So
How many classes did they run, Cole?
they had 2 classes:
Two.
World of Outlaw sprint cars had 29 compete in it, and then they had a just the UMP super late models. They paid 5,000 to win. Had 10 cars for it, and Jason Fager, I think, wound up with a win in the supers.
Yeah, I think I've seen a picture of him in Victory Lane or something.
Yeah, and I think Sheldon Hodenshield won the sprint cars.
But 2 classes and still had a successful event.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it'd be nice to get 4,000 people on
2
property
classes.
for 2 classes. Yeah, but I guess that happens with the when you get a class and a series like the World of Outlaw sprint cars to come in.
Yep, definitely a solid, uh, series like that to come in. Someone that's built a name up for themselves over the years, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of surreal just to look around and see, look out in the grandstands, and you're like, damn, I don't know where you could fit another person at.
Shout out to Adam Elliott and the folks at Paducah for a great turnout the other night, man.
Yeah,
That's what you hope for when you have events like that.
yeah, yeah. I think he was probably sweating it a little bit beforehand, just with the kind of money it takes to put on that type of show. But when we got there, there was a line, probably several hundred people long, to get in the general admission gates, and about just as long to get in the pits too. So, glad I didn't have to wait in that line, but it was awesome to see.
Did they have enough parking? I mean, were they parking cars like out in fields and stuff like that around the track, or? I've never been to Paducah. Is it a pretty big facility?
Yeah, it's a massive facility. They had a I don't know how much property they have for parking, but yeah, it was a shit ton of parking, and they were even parked down the road and over at the drag strip across the street. I think I'd
Nice.
have to try to find a overhead picture of it somewhere. I'm sure there's one somewhere or another.
Yeah, I know you sent me a picture. When was it? Friday night, right before it got dark, and I was like, "Good God!"
Yeah, it probably another 50% of that after that.
Wow.
It was a good night, a fun night, and a lot of good racing this weekend.
Cole, another thing that me and you were talking about earlier today, and I guess you could tie it in a little bit to the Columbus deal, was promoting tracks and how important it is to use every platform that you have to promote.
Hmm.
Do you think of course, event like that, that you bring in a series like the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars, you probably don't have to put as much effort into it. But do you think you can these days? Can you get away with word of mouth or old school type promoting versus what you have to do now to get people to come to the track?
I don't think so. I think you got to use every tool and resource available to really maximize your reach, I guess. And I think the big thing is, we're not just competing with other racetracks for fans and drivers. You're competing with, Friday night high school football, movie night with the family, just all kinds of things. So you got to work a whole lot harder. I feel like to be able to attract fans to your facility.
Excuse me for that, Cole.
Fine.
Of all weeks to get sick this week. But yeah, I think you have to put a lot more effort in today. I mean, uh, the days of hey, we got a race this weekend, it doesn't work anymore. Especially when we have everybody's either on Facebook, TikTok, whatever other platforms they are out there. I just think that and the competition that you have, it makes it tough.
Yeah, and that's speaking of that. That's one of the reasons we decided to do this podcast, internet show, whatever you want to call it, was to help promote our events and series and tracks and just racing in general. Just another tool we have and try to build and you know hopefully be able to use it to grow the sport.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah,
Do you think if I call somebody and tell them to come on the show here, I'm gonna call them live while we're on live. Is that against the rules? Can you do that on Facebook?
yeah, let's do it. Who are we calling?
Jason Jackson, if he answer. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, buddy?
You on live right now, or that ain't live no more?
Nah, we ain't live no more.
Oh, I just put it on there. Can I run a transponder on the water truck?
Yeah, we'll put you in there. Hey, it does say your track rules for the factory stock, so I'm sure we could find a track that.
A lot of people, but tires and Jeffrey going. Did he call you today?
Yeah, but we are still live. I was just kidding, so be careful what you say. Hey,
They are calling. What's up?
I want you to call in and get on the show. Will you do it?
No,
No,
Lenny?
you.
No, I'm not getting on the show. No.
Why?
On the plan.
Okay, I'll just call Billy Walker. All right, buddy. He don't like talking in front of people. I might have just gotten in trouble for that. I might be fired, Cole.
That happens.
Yeah.
He said he don't like talking in front of people.
No.
Hell,
Well, like
I don't.
Kate, and Caden's the same way.
I don't
Caden,
either.
we get at the banquet. That's kind of like one of the ongoing jokes. Caden, come up here and say a little something. Shoot, he comes there and gets his money, his trophy, checkboard, and gets out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Hell, I'm the same way, but kind of getting out of that habit.
I'm gonna tell you
comfort
something
zone, I
about
guess.
Jason. Let's talk about Jason a little bit. And he probably don't want me to do this, but I am. Man, there is not there are a lot, but I'm gonna tell you something. Jason Jackson is 100% behind the Mississippi Street Stock Series and behind racing in general. The guy loves racing.
Yeah.
And I am so thankful. We lost our title sponsor. It was Brook Strength and Strength Roofing a couple years ago. They just decided to cut back on our marketing. No bad turn like that. And Jason jumped on. He's like, "How much is it? What is the title sponsor? What do I get? Uh, and ever since then, man, he has just been
All in with it.
phenomenal. All in, loves it. So, man, hats off to Jason Jackson, and thanks for all the support that he gives the Mississippi Street Stock Series and racing just in general. It was his ideal to open the gates for Pike County, and he just invited me to be part of it, and I appreciate the opportunity for sure.
That's good. It takes, sponsors and individuals like that really love the sport. We can only do so much as promoters and promoting the events and putting the schedule and everything together. But when you have someone like that really loves it and supports it and, wants to see it succeed and be as big as we do, it makes all the difference in the world. So yeah, definitely kudos to him for what he does. And yeah, I know several times me and you'll be on the phone and he'll give you a call about an idea or something. So yeah, I know he's definitely all in with it.
Usually, if Jason calls while I'm on the phone with somebody else, because I'm on the phone a lot during the day, I try my best to get off right then and there.
Absolutely.
Because usually, he's like me. He doesn't have a lot of time on his hands neither to just do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But when he calls, I usually try to answer and get back with him as soon as possible because he's just got a good idea or he's got something he's wanting to do. So, but yep, I'm gonna be a nervous son of a gun come Friday. Not so much Friday because Baton Rouge, I'm not that we only got the Mississippi Street Stock Series there.
Right.
But
A
Saturday,
little more relaxed than what you got going on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be like Cole Huggins.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't no.
Yeah, it'd be like you on a Saturday.
Yeah. That's not I don't envy it.
Nah. Have we had any comments, Cole?
We've had a few.
Damn, there's 18 people watching, Cole. Holy shit.
Yeah, Jason Jackson wants to
19.
know if he can run a transponder on the water truck Saturday.
No. Jason, we got to find somebody that knows how to do the transponders because the person we had scheduled to do it, now how's the dance recital?
I know somebody
Anybody else?
called.
Who? Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying? Be nice.
I ain't going to do nothing to get us in trouble.
Look, I know who you're talking about. I ain't going to say no names. But one hell of a race.
Did I lose you?
Call.
What did I do?
Maybe. Hold on.
All right.
This happens every time. It happens every time, Cole.
Yeah.
Like when we get to the 45-minute mark, I go into a little delay from that. But yeah, I'm still here. But so yeah. Pike County, please come and support us this weekend.
Let me
What
send
are you doing, Cole?
I want to see if I can find you a score for Saturday night.
They live down here?
No.
Oh, so you're going to get somebody? Oh, you can't forget Phil down. Never mind.
Do what?
Never mind.
Now I want to miss.
You may call Billy Walker.
Yeah, we can talk to Billy Walker.
Seems like to be the popular thing to do. I got him in my phone as badass.
Yeah, I think I do too, because that's how you sent it to me.
Oh, I gave you the contact?
Yeah.
Hey, if you send him the link, can he come on the show?
Yeah, we can get him set up on here.
Man, what's up? Everybody watching now, they ain't gonna answer.
What's going on, bud?
Hey, Cole's gonna send you a link. Come on the show.
On the show right now?
Yeah, we're on Facebook Live right now, so he's gonna send you the link. Just do like you did last time. Come on, we want to talk about Columbus a little bit.
Is it on Facebook? You gonna send it to me?
No. He's gonna
Yeah.
send you just like last time.
Yeah, I'll send it to him.
He'll send. Yeah, Messenger. He'll be on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, come on.
I've got to send it to my wife because I got a raggedy ass phone.
Well, okay. Send it to Heather Walker. You got it, Cole? All right, he's fixing to send a link. Come on in. All right. Well, how about that, folks? We didn't have a guest lined up. We do now.
Yeah, let's see if I can do this without screwing everything up.
Cole, while you do that, I'm gonna go take a cough drop real quick. Hold on, because I feel like.
See if we're still live. There we are. All right, let's see here.
Any luck, Cole?
Yeah, I'll send him the link, I think.
Oh.
Can't believe you left me here with everybody by myself.
I mean, oh, damn, are we losing people because we ain't saying nothing?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're down to 15. What the hell? Or not down to 12. We better pick it up, Cole. Or either Billy Walker's gonna scare him off.
Ain't gonna get scared off.
Guys, be patient with us a little bit. We're trying to get Billy on here to talk about the factory stock series and what happened at Columbus this past weekend. Again, the Tuckessee Street Stock Series this weekend, Saturday night, Thunderhill Speedway in Summertown, Tennessee. Was it 2,000 win, Cole?
Yes, sir. 2,000 to win.
Mississippi Street Stock Series will be at Baton Rouge Raceway Friday night for 1,500 to win, and Pike County Saturday night for 1,500 to win. So if you can, please come out and support all those events. We can hear you. What is it, Cole? Does he need it at the camera?
I'm trying to figure this out. This is doing weird shit.
Hold on. Tim Morrell's gonna call me like 3 times in like the last 5 seconds. No, we don't do hugs.
What's going on?
On Facebook Live.
Oh, my bad.
You got something you want to say to the audience? I got badass Billy Walker here with me.
No, I'm good.
You good? Everybody from Louisiana's good. Jason was good too.
I was gonna give you a fix for a problem.
All right. Well, I'll call you back in a little bit.
Cool.
All right. Bye-bye. What's up, Billy? You racing this weekend or what? Look at you.
Don't look like it.
No, that's a new car, huh?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Just putting the steering and all that, all the shit on it. You know how it is. A couple more thousand here and there.
So, Billy, you called me, what was it, Friday about 1 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
A little bit, and I ain't going to say panic mode, but a little bit like what in the hell's going on?
Yeah,
give
it's
us-
pretty much
give-
what the hell's going on?
we're on Facebook. We don't have the freedoms of YouTube, so we do have to watch our language. You don't want to say shit.
That's why I called it.
But give us a little detail, of what took place Friday night.
Thursday, I had a few people call, and they sent me pictures of the racetrack, and it has not been touched. And I'm like, what the hell? I said, come on, that's got to be old. I called the guy up. He said, no, I'm working on it now. He was cutting the damn grass. But, I mean, I get there. I leave my house about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to drive up there just to make sure this is going to happen. I get up there, and the racetrack hadn't been touched since September. And I was gonna call it. That's when I talked to you. I was like, man, what the fuck? What the hell is going on? I go on and I call the guy up. He's at the grocery store getting groceries. And when he got back, I said, look, man, I'm fixing to cancel. It's like I got guys driving from Panama City, South Mississippi, Louisiana. I got them coming all over. I said, they're going to turn around, let them go back home and find somewhere else to race. Oh, no. Give me an hour. I'll show you I can make it happen. So I go, give me something to eat, and I come back, and the track's graded. I'm like, wow, it's actually look good. And lo and behold, the water truck was broke down. The people next door had one that actually owns the track, but they wouldn't let him use it, and it was just a cluster, And I was like, man. And
Why wouldn't the people next door let him use the water truck?
Well, I don't know, man. And I've had somebody else say that Johnny Stokes was bring his over there and help us out. And I heard the people that own the track wouldn't let him do that. And I was like, man, this is just one man watch another man fail and not help out. It's bullshit. I'm a different person. If I see somebody struggling, I'm going to help them no matter what, especially when you got 80. I think we had 78 cars there. We had 27 cars. I mean, come on, man. Help a guy out, get it going. But they didn't. And we had to end up calling it. They gave everybody their money back. Every dime they spent there, they gave it all back instead of giving them a rain check. And he told them if we reschedule, that they would do a free $100 entry fee and a free pit pass
to the drivers.
To the drivers, yeah. But man, I got a lot of my drivers saying I won't go back. So I mean,
yeah. Well, give it some time. I mean, me and Cole was talking a little bit about it earlier. I understand the guy procrastinated a little bit, but I do want to get something straight though. So Stokes offered the water truck, and it wasn't the guy that was running the track that turned it down. The actual owners of the track said Johnny couldn't bring his water truck there.
That's what I was told. I mean, I didn't confirm it with Johnny. I did talk to him about it Saturday about bringing his truck over there. It's just those people don't want to see it prevail, I guess. I don't understand this. And they told me earlier in the day they wouldn't sell it for nothing. So, I mean, I don't understand. I mean,
why are they not running it? If they live that close to it, or is there a reason why they're not running the track?
The people that own it now, their daddy built it. From what they told me, their dad built it in the 60s. And the track has potential. It just needs work and somebody that's going to be dedicated to get out there and do it, not the day of the race, a week ahead of time. Get out there and cut the grass and get everything ready, Don't wait till the last minute type deal. And because it give yourself time. If shit happens, you got time to fix that. And the other night, there was 3 or 4 drivers down there trying to help, trying to make it happen, and it just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I heard y'all actually went out and tried the hot lap, and it was just too dusty.
Well, all the cars, we went out there and tried to roll it in, and it wasn't really bad. It was going to be dusty. And I told Nathan Page, as he was the last car out there, I said, go out, make a few laps, see what the track does. And he told me it was raceable, but it was going to be really dusty. And next thing you know, everybody's pulling out there and just making laps. And it actually started getting black, but it was too dusty. And for other reasons, I think he called it. I mean, I don't know
Getting
that
late
for a
in the
fact,
night,
but I
y'all,
think it's
y'all
other
hadn't
reasons.
even started, yeah. Yeah, because it was like,
Yeah.
what, 10 o'clock, 10:30 before y'all got on the track?
Yeah, it was like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, man,
I mean,
I
there
hate it
wasn't a
for you.
whole
I know
lot of
you.
people in the
Yeah, I hate it for you because I know you was excited about getting this thing kicked off, and kind of a little bit of a bad situation there. But everybody knows you have
Well,
good intentions and everything, man.
I had Charles Mowdy from Pine Ridge. He came up there and he asked me, he said, do you want to do it or not? They called me earlier that day when they asked me what was going on there, and I told them, and they said, do you want to do like a move it over here? I said, well, I can't change my schedule. A schedule's a schedule. And he said, well, can we do a 9 points race and try to get some of those cars from over there over here? And we did that. Just we went over there and run our deal there, and we did all the teching and stuff like that, and helped him out. And we brought like 9 other cars or 10 cars from our race over to that race, and some went to West Alabama. I think they ran it out too.
Yeah, y'all had what, 26 over at Pine Ridge?
Yeah, 26, and man, he was lucky. It was sprinkled for an hour, and we just kept I told him just keep the cars on the track if y'all want to try to make it in, and we kept 25, 30 cars at a time out there, and it went. Next thing you know, it was racing, and it was good racing too. He's got a fine place over there.
The track is nice.
Very nice facility. Very nice.
I know they put a lot of work into it.
He's did a good job, and he's tried hard, and he's getting better. And he asked me a few questions what should be done that would help, and I gave my 2 cents. It might not make a shit, but I gave my 2 cents of what I thought.
Yeah. Well, I guess now your first race of the year will be why not, huh? 2 weeks from this weekend?
Yeah, maybe that should have been. I doubt I'll race this weekend.
No, it's a week from this coming weekend,
From
right?
Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah,
week
the
from
weekend
Saturday,
after
yeah.
next, not this weekend. Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
gonna race this weekend. I think we're gonna go fishing maybe.
That ought to be
Something else
fun.
that costs a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Take my badass kids and take them fishing.
That'd be good. Well, what else is going on besides the series? How far? Let's see your race car. Or you got too many secrets to where you can't see it?
Yeah, I got some stuff that don't need to be seen.
Now, is that one of those fabricated floor pans, or is that a stock floor pan? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I built this floor pan and firewall.
Okay.
Looks good.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's teal, chrome teal. That's what the wife and kids wanted this time. I've been doing it my color every time, so this one will be out there racing. Maybe for the 20,000 over in Georgia that they're not even promoting.
It's the first I've heard about a 20,000 factory stock race.
Is it
I
factory
think
stock or Thunder Bomber?
it's the same thing up there. The enduro is what they call it.
Okay.
Either way, I hadn't heard nothing about it.
I had to ask about it. It was pretty weird, you know what I mean? So I wonder if it's made for the
What track is it at?
Cochran.
Cochran. Okay.
Yeah, they got a big race at All Tech for the factory stocks this weekend. That Borderline Brawl.
What's it
That's
paying?
at All Tech. I think it's 4,000 to win.
Okay.
This is the first year they done the run your track rules. But hell, I haven't been too much traveling the last 2 weeks. I just want to stay home or go do something locally.
I hear you.
I mean, I spent a bunch of money this weekend and just for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of trophies with their names on it. I got a bunch of check boards with their name on it. Motel room, gas money. I spent a bunch this weekend.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's
I
stuff costs.
fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at least you got to go to Prime, make a trip at Pine Ridge too, while you're up there.
Yeah, it's a long ways from my house. It's about 4.5 hours from my house. Yeah, I know. But it was a good race. Good to see a lot of people that I know from up there. At least talk to some drivers and let them know that it was out of my hands the night before, and which they all pretty much knew that. But for the next time we go out, it'll be a lot better. The track will be ready. We ain't got to sweat that.
And you got an idea of a little bit of who's going to be following the series.
And there was a lot. There was probably 27 cars we had. There was probably 10 cars that I've never seen before.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know who they were. Seemed like they all know me, but I didn't know them. I mean, I hate to ask people, who are you? You know, when they call me by name and shake my hand. But we had some from Arkansas. We had some from Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. And actually had one from Panama City, Florida.
What was that,
He
Brady?
damn sure made the trip. No, that was Dalton Morrison.
Okay, Morrison. Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't Richie
he
Brady
drove
from
all the
down
way
that
back.
area too?
Yeah, Brady's from down that area. Dalton drove all the way from Panama City up there to Columbus. We I don't know what you call it, rained out or canceled, and then he drove all the way back to Panama City and raced at Doping the next night. And
Really?
run second, I think it was. Yeah.
That's a hell of a drive.
Man, 6.5 hours. He drove all the way home. I was like, dude, you crazy as hell. I told him,
That's
stay up
like
there
I
and race
seen
with us.
Chase Holland before we rained out. Had went to Needmore to run a 604. I guess that's where the car owner's from, or somewhere around that area. And he was going to race Needmore on Friday and then go to Wynot on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 states away.
Yep. So,
Shannon, are y'all racing Pike this weekend?
yep. Got the
What do
Mississippi
y'all
Street
Street
Stock
stop?
regular pay.
I had a Pike car up there the other night at Pine Ridge. I got second place, a Pike car.
Yeah.
A yellow number 2M.
2M. What's his name?
I don't know what his name was. I think that's some of Adam Strength's people.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He was at
That's the one that I ran down at
Micah
Wynot.
Gavin. Micah Gavin. He used to drive
Yeah,
a 4-cylinder. Yeah, he's coming
Yeah.
to he's supposed to be coming to Pike. I don't know if it'll be this weekend or when we run the your race in June.
Yeah, he was at Wynot a few weeks ago. Remember, I ran him down. When I got beside him, I blowed the damn motor up.
What happened at Wynot? All I know is I've seen you out of your car, underneath your car. I was like, damn, the linkage shifter linkage again?
Oh, that was the next time. I was when you cost me the race
How the hell I cost you the race?
because you threw a damn red flag instead of a yellow. Hey, Cole, I had done took the white flag going into turn 3 to take the checker, leading it.
Yeah, but there was 6 cars piled up in damn turn 3 and 4.
So I went through the infield.
Can't do that.
No, the starter was dragging on the car. I didn't want to shut it off. So I popped it out of gear, and damn, the son of a bitch got hung in gear, would not go into high gear. And I was like, man, I'm telling you what, I've been snake bit this year.
Yes, for sure.
That's why I wanted to get out of his car and get back in my own. If I want to break down, I'll be in this piece of shit, not nobody else's.
That car was fast that night, though.
That car is really fast. It's been the fastest car every time I've drove it, and I ain't won nothing.
That old 383 will run on it.
Hey, I'm tell you what, Shannon, when he brought me that car, I popped my motor. He brought me his motor. It was crazy. He'd been running his motor. I put mine in it when I wanted to drive in case I blowed it up. I didn't want to have to buy 2 motors. Well, he brought me his, and it's crazy. I went to set the timing on it. I put my finger in the spark plug hole and spun it over, and it wouldn't do nothing. Well, what the fuck? I put a compression gauge in it, 30 pounds. I had to pull the head off of his. When I pulled the head, I was like, man, this thing here, I'm gonna get smoked in this little motor. But it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was running. Just doing good.
He runs second in it this past Saturday night, and he had to pull the head off of it down there.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean they made him pull the heads, but I think they were running for $2,222.
Yeah, I think it was
I
one
won
of
that year. Yeah, I won it 2 years in a row. I just couldn't go this year.
You'll be back for what is it, the Peanut Classic?
Yeah, I will come. The series will be there for the Peanut Classic, and
Yeah.
he said $3,000, but he told me we'll make it $5,000 if the cars are looking good. You know what I mean? Coming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure by then we'll have good traction and going. You know.
Yeah.
I think Hires Construction is going to add 500 to why not
Irish
race.
Construction ain't had nothing. I'm broke.
What about Western Kentucky Speedway? They're gonna throw a little bit at it.
What are we throwing at? We're
But throw
broke.
the fast to the hard charger, $100.
Oh yeah, he's got that.
I'll do whatever Shannon does.
What
Hey,
race are we
oh,
talking
look.
about? What race?
Why not 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I'll put $100 up for quick time.
We don't do qualifying.
Oh, that's right. Well, damn.
Peel
I
draw.
want quick time.
Hard charger.
Okay, I'll put $100 up for
I
hard
tell you
charge.
what. I tell you what. Let's do this, Shannon. If you and Cole both do 100, I'll do 100 out of my pocket for any of the top redraw cars. If any of them take an option to go to the rear, that'd be $300 extra if they want to go to the rear and win it.
That means what happens if they don't make it? Then who do we give the $300 to? The hard charger?
We can do that. I mean, yeah, we can do. I think we should do the option. If you redraw and you redraw like 8, why not just take up 24th and take a $300 shot at it? $100 piece. Make a
How
hell of
many
a
laps
race
are
out
we
of
going
it.
for that race?
30 laps. All races
30
30 laps except for the one at Buckshot's 50. I mean, one of them was 50.
30 laps. I got to remember that.
30 laps. 10 lap heat races, 30 lap features. That because we're doing a peel draw, we give them 10 laps.
Gotcha.
They got no damn excuses. Oh, I didn't have enough time.
Yeah. 10 laps is plenty.
Oh yeah.
I bet you and Cole both sick.
Dude,
I don't know. I got some allergies or something. I've had a cough for about 3 weeks.
I think mine is a little bit of stress and nerves.
Yeah. I
And
should have been
sick.
coughing all Friday.
Yeah, really. I had my grandbabies this past week, so I could have got sick from them. I ain't no telling.
How many grandbabies you got?
8.
Golly, Pops.
My kid, I
How old
told
are you, 65?
65. Shit, 54. 54.
Oh, you over halfway dead.
No, probably my
You
hey,
gonna live? Are you gonna live to be 108?
no.
Well, you
My
halfway.
family, my genes and my heredity ain't very good. We're looking at about 60,
Oh
between
shit! Don't say
65
that.
and 70.
Damn. That's why I said if you live to be 108, you halfway. So,
Yeah, I doubt I lived to 108.
Cole,
There's
how
some-
old are you? About 35?
33.
Hey, young buck.
33? Oh shit! Ain't
I'm
no
old
doubt. He
enough.
way
I'm
younger.
old enough to be Cole's daddy.
Yeah.
Damn, sure are.
Billy, what are you?
That's-
38,
41.
41.
Same as my number.
Hey, that's your car number. I was just going to say that.
I know. Ain't that
So do
why
you
I'm
change
jinxed
every
as
year?
hell?
So next year when you're 42,
No.
you're going to change car number 42?
I always thought I was gonna retire when I matched my number.
Well, maybe
It
the
ain't
serious
looking
thing will
good.
work out and you will.
Yeah, I know it ain't looking good on my racing career this year on the 41st year.
No, you've had some shit luck for sure.
Retire from racing
Man,
and start promoting.
Yeah, no shit. I might be better at it. I can't win. I just
You
build
can win.
cars. The Pike race is this weekend. What do y'all call that one?
It's just a regular show, but we are bringing in
Okay.
we are bringing in the Mississippi Street Stock Series and the Mississippi Crate Late Series.
Oh, okay.
So-
Everybody gonna have a good turnout with that deal?
Well, with the crate deal, it's actually 2 sanctioned bodies. It's kind of like a Mississippi Crate Late Series versus the Gulf South Crate Association. They're a Louisiana-based crate series that Rob Litton. I don't know if you know who Rob Litton is, but he drove super late models for a long time. But anyway, we're gonna have kind of like a, one series versus the other series. So I think we'll get 30 of the 604s, and then we'll probably have around 30 street stocks. So just those 2 classes, we should have at least 50 to 60 in the pits.
Oh, that'd be good.
And then you
Is
figure
that Tuckessee? I don't know how you say that.
Yeah.
Shit, Tuckessee, Tennessee, or
Tuckessee Street Stock Series.
the Tuckessee Street Stock
Yeah.
Series and the Mississippi Street. Is that the same rules?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're both Cruises
Okay.
rules. I think most of our tracks are Cruises sanctioned.
Listen to this, Billy. We're trying to throw a Tuckessee Street Stock Series versus Mississippi Street Stock Series. Call it the North versus South. And We got a track that we're working with right now, but if that happened in 2025, we'll have that race to where our series will face off against his.
And that'd be pretty good. And y'all two can side bet.
Yeah. We'll just have to find a neutral race director. You want to come race direct for it?
Absolutely. Hey, if a North
Hey,
car
Billy.
wins,
Billy, put how much to get a little extra there on the side to put my cars up front.
Hey, Mississippi car gonna win already. If a Mississippi car wins, he owes you $500. If one of the Tuckessee cars wins, he owes you $500.
Hey,
I was thinking a steak dinner and maybe a T-shirt, but
did you watch our one show following the All Tech race?
No, I didn't get to see that one.
If it's a race that's pretty big and we're not involved with it, we kind of pick these little fantasy teams and go against. Well, I did one at Screven, and I kicked his ass. Well, I did one at All Tech, and my cars finished 1, 2, 4, and 17 or 15 when they took the checker flag. I went to bed bragging on him. I whipped his ass 2 times in a row. He owed me 2 steak dinners and 2 T-shirts. I wake up the next morning, first and second got DQ'd. He kicked my ass.
Hey, what we do every year, a lot of the drivers know, I don't know if you know about it, Shannon, but we do a race pool every year. And we do $20. One year we did $50. What we do, we put 30 numbers in a hat, pull a number, whoever you pick, like number 30, you got who starts 30th. And we do it every year. And one year it was, I think it was $1,500 one year. And most time we just do it for 20, and we do it for both classes. So it's $600 one class and $500 for the other class.
For the Nationals or what race?
For the Nationals. And it sells out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know Brady's he's mentioned that to me, but I can't play them games at that race.
I guess what? This past year, I drew one of them damn numbers out there. You know what I drew? A damn 8.
Who started 8th? You was one spot short.
No, I know. I said, I got this damn money. When I seen it, I said, that's the extra $600. I ought to put the door to this bastard. Bam! I didn't get it.
You will hopped him. Either he hit you in the left front or you hit one. I remember y'all come out of 3 and 4 when y'all will hopped each other one lap.
Yeah,
right
he freaked out. He seen the car on the outside. He didn't know I was already to his door on the other side. And he came down, and we got locked together. And I just put it to the wood and monster truck that rig. Hold on. I thought I was going to flip that rig over.
No, I don't remember it.
Oh, well, my right front was over top of his hood.
Yeah,
I ran all the way over his hood.
Yeah, it was coming out of 3 and 4.
They were stuck together. It wouldn't come apart. So I just put it to the floor. I said, they're going around us. I got to go.
Yeah, that was a fun race.
End up taking me, pretty much ruining the car on the right front of me, and held on for a second.
So that race, right? We tell the hard charger to pull to the front stretch. We're going to interview him too. So we had some score working that was keeping up with the hard charge, and they tell us who it was, right?
Yeah, we're about to end this show. About over.
Cole, you didn't have to do that.
What happened?
Well, he told us the 07 was the hard charger. Well, come to find out, Corey Gann was a hard charger. So we interviewed the wrong hard charger, paid the wrong hard charger, everything.
Yeah, I think what I cost you $1,200 that night.
You sure did.
Damn! I was a hard charger, wasn't I?
No, that's who was that company out of? God, I wish I could remember their name. There was a company out of Mobile, some boiler service. I can't remember their name. Damn it.
TC Boiler.
It might have been. Remember, we had their signs up around the track too, but they put $1,000 up for hard charger. I have to look at my notes. There's so many people that support us on that deal.
No. I know you're talking about furnace and tube.
No. That's Jason Malden.
Yeah, but them same people, they work for Jason.
Well, they kind of do, but they're out of Mobile. It's a different company.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they work. I think they might be not competitors, but they kind of, I don't know what it is. They know each other very well.
Yeah, I know them real good. That was actually Ryan Pumphrey that did it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the name. I just can't remember the name of his company.
Yeah, Pump's a buddy of mine. We used to work together. I told him he
Yeah, but
could
he-
have just gave it to me instead of a hard charger. Shit.
Yeah, he put up a hard $1,000 for hard charge, and then we had 200 for somebody else, so it was like $1,200.
Yeah, and the hard charger made more money than me.
No, you
I'm
finished
dropping-
second. You got at least 1,500.
I got
At
15.
least.
The hard charger got the
Oh, he got
1,000
12 plus
500.
plus whatever you got position. Yeah, you're right.
Next year, I'm taking up the tail end.
There you go.
I'm gonna run the B main. I'm gonna finish just barely in the transfer spot in the B main where I can start dead last. And
Hell,
then
that
come on.
race, you never know. You could start dead last at that race and still win.
If you can survive it.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
the
big
thing.
thing. Stay out of trouble. Yeah.
Cole, you don't drive?
Never sat in a car.
Are you shitting me?
No. No, all my races.
What about you, Shannon?
Back before I went into the military, I raced. Matter of fact, my first year, I won the points championship at 67 Tuckessee Speedway in a four. They called them four bangers back then. And then
It was in a Model A?
no, I was in a Mustang, fastback Mustang.
That's when they first started coming out with the Mustangs?
Yeah, it was a four banger. It was a four-cylinder class. Yeah, but did you just say Model A? You son of a.
It was a Model T, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just caught on to that joke. Nah, it was in I would say 86 or 87 that I won the points championship at Tuckessee Speedway, and I remember I got a plaque and $25.
$25. That was probably
$25.
probably a good amount of money then.
Shit. It was. I think maybe we might have had $2,000 in the whole car. I mean, it
See,
didn't
that's
take much.
back when it was a lot more fun when it was like that.
Yeah.
And now
Technology's done got
$2,000
racing.
$2,000 to buy a set of tires and wheels, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's technology is really that, and just the cost of materials is outrageous.
I
I
spent
wish I-
$1,200 today, and I got 3 boxes.
I wish I knew what the fix was to that, but I don't know.
I don't think there is one.
Mm-mm. But you know
Um,
what? Though you was talking about fishing. I talked to somebody. They went out 100 miles. They was going deep sea fishing, right? About maybe 100, 150 miles. You know what their fuel bill was on that fishing trip? Now they
Probably
stayed out there
$1,500.
$7,000. Now they stayed out.
$7,000.
They stayed out overnight. You know, out. They didn't come in. They stayed out and fished the next morning and then come back. Yep.
Wow. We're not going that kind of fishing this weekend. We're going out 1-2 miles.
What you got? Cane poles and worms?
No, my boy that I work on his car and help him every now and then. We're good friends. Dalton Morrison. He's
Okay.
actually he's a boat captain. He does charter fishing.
Okay. He's like Dustin
And
Ladder.
he's asked us 100 times to come fish. So we're gonna come fish.
Go catch some redfish and some sheephead and shit like that.
Well, I want to catch one of them Maui or Maui, whatever the hell they call him.
Mahi. You gotta
There
go
you
out.
go,
and
that's
catch
it.
those. You gotta go out in the blue water. And
That's
get
what he
those.
said. He said about 5 miles.
Where's he at? Around like Panama City? Or
Yeah, he's
Destin?
out of Freeport.
Okay.
Freeport, right there by Panama City.
Yeah. So yeah,
I told him
blue water's
about
not
time
as
I
far
was
out
going to
there.
catch no damn fish. I was going to sink his boat.
Yep. Well,
But
Billy,
yeah,
we go.
everybody that you talk to, tell them we're going to be there May 4th, and just let them know. I think everybody already knows, but
You got a
might be
flyer
somebody
yet for that race?
I got a guy that's making me want to be ready this week.
As soon as you get it to me. That way we can start posting it.
I'm trying to figure out which way to point.
Oh, look there! It's already made.
There you go. There it is. I was trying to point at him. I couldn't figure out where he was at on the camera.
Yeah. Hats
Hey,
off to Cole.
and
Cole makes all of our flyers for us. Even for my series, his series, my track. You know why not?
Me too. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I really. Yeah, so it means a lot.
Hey, if anybody's watching this that's going to race our series race, do not forget to bring your track rules, because I'm not looking them up for everybody again, because the other week nobody had rules, only 2 cars. You got to have them.
Well, Billy, just so you know, I got a car entering, and he's going to run on Billings, Montana track rules. Billings Speedway.
Tell him bring him with him. Tell him bring him.
I've already told him.
And don't ask me, because we ain't got no service out there.
Or
I had to
a
look 'em up
printer.
for a
You don't
guy
have a
the other day.
printer. You mean you're not carrying a printer with you to the track?
I don't even own a printer. My wife's got one inside. I don't got no printer.
Yeah.
Me and work with these ain't got no printers. See these hands? I can barely even make his phone work. That's why I had to get my wife's phone. I got a
All
dumb
right.
phone. I ain't got no phone.
Well, Cole, we've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. You ready to wrap her up?
I think we're about ready.
Well, Billy, we're going to let you get back to your race car again. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you on May 4th.
I appreciate y'all having me. Everybody come on out and support us.
Yes, definitely. Go support the series.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank you,
have a good
Billy.
one. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Cole. Anything else we need to cover real quick before we tune her off?
I think we were supposed to talk about which state had the best street stock drivers, but I think we will.
Man, I hope Cody Miller ain't out there waiting on that. We're going to have to catch that on the next one.
Yeah, we kind of took a little detour there, and
Well, remember me and you talked a little bit about that. We got to come up with some way to grade this.
yeah,
So we're still working on that, Cody. We're trying to come up with some kind of point system and how we can follow it the whole year to see, how that turns out.
yeah. I'm working on a little bit of I guess, a power ranking system, but it'll just
There
be
you go.
based off of both of our series and then other
Big races.
cruises sanctioned. That's 5,000 or more races. So it's not exactly going to be a fair comparison. It's not going to paint the whole picture. I'd love to be able to do it for every race and keep up with it, but I don't have the time.
Yeah, that would be a lot to take on.
Yeah, we want to keep this manageable. It's kind of like the show too. We got ideas for other things we want to do and to expand it, but we don't want to half-ass it and really keep it simple now instead of trying to overdo
Cole,
it.
I know we went Facebook Live this week, but next week we'll be returning back to YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
And will you be able to go rewatch this on YouTube?
Yeah,
this episode.
Yep. As soon as we finish streaming, we'll finish it. We'll stop the recording and upload it straight to YouTube to view there.
Good deal. And if you have not gone out to the Keeping Straight YouTube page, go on out there. If you don't have a YouTube account, go ahead and create one. It doesn't cost you anything. We've even talked about possibly giving a tutorial on the Keeping It Straight page to where you can, I know not everybody is computer savvy, to where you can learn how to go out there and create an account. But go out there and give us a like. We need to get to about 500 subscribers to where we can go live on YouTube and do what we want to do there.
I think we can go live now.
Okay, I thought it was 500 was the number.
No, I think 50.
Okay.
We're going to play with it, see here. Yeah, we can go. Yeah.
Okay, we might do a live show over there. But what we want to do is we want to get the fans involved. I know was there much chat on this one, Cole?
We had 18 comments throughout it. So there was a little bit of chat.
But we want people to come on, ask questions, maybe bring some of the people on and do stuff like that.
Kind of like Billy Walker there. If we want to call someone and bring them on, as long as they got a good internet connection and a phone, laptop, tablet with the access to the mic and a camera, we can get you on in 2 or 3 minutes.
Look, we don't have a deal. If you don't want to come on audio, video wise, we can just do audio too.
Yep.
That ain't a problem doing that at all. But before we do go, hats off to Brandon McDowell's interview last week. I think in 1 week's time, his video surpassed the highest other video views that we had. I mean, he's like over 600, I think, right, Cole?
Yeah, I think 667 is where we're at right now.
And you say, well, 667 is not a lot, but it is a lot when you only got 100 and something subscribers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good. So hats off to Brandon. He was an awesome interview. We do have a couple other guests already lined up for later on.
Yep, I think we're gonna get
Mr. Rod Tucker's
Rod Tucker.
possible guest.
We was supposed to have him on tonight, but there's some timing issues didn't quite work out. But I think we're gonna get him on probably.
Maybe before the Street Stock Showdown.
Yeah, I think it'd be 3 or 4 weeks from now. Get him on that Monday, and another one we want to get on. Perfect timing, Ham's Lawn Care there on the screen.
Oh yeah, Mr. Joe Ham, that'd be a good interview.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to him yet, but I know he'll be down for it. And, you never know what he's going to say. He's always good to talk to. Always look forward to seeing him at the track.
And look, next week we could have 3 guests next week.
Yeah.
If we have 3 different winners, maybe we'll do a winner circle interview.
That's right.
On the show next week and get all 3 drivers on and let them talk about their wins this weekend.
Yeah, maybe finally this weekend we'll be able to both
get a race in.
Well, that and give our points leader spoilers away. I got mine in from New Arrow.
Man, mine looks good.
Monday. I need to get it stickered up and all.
Mine is neon red.
You got your lettering on it yet, or you still got to do that?
I got to get it ordered.
Yeah, it makes.
But I'll have it for Baton Rouge. Whoever's point leader at the Baton Rouge will be wearing it at Pike County this weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's looking forward to that. So.
Well, all right, Cole. Well, I guess we could maybe move on, and I'll give you a holler tomorrow. We'll talk about what we can do next week. But once again, thanks for watching episode 8. I think I seen we had at one time maybe 22 people. I think it was the high.
High's 25.
25. I said 2.
Yeah.
2.
So, yeah.
Not bad for the first live show.
Yeah, we've got
And what's bad, Cole, is we really didn't have a lot to talk about this week. Neither series race. There really wasn't no controversy other than the little thing that, with Village Series.
Yep.
So really it's just race previewing and just bullshitting, really.
Yeah. Yep, so.
All right, Cole, let's go ahead and end this sucker.
About dinner time for me.
Shit, we've almost been an hour and a half.
That's right.
So that's plenty.
Yeah, we'll see you all next week.
Once again, thank you guys.